Hello all, I'm Anna and this is baby Maxie. On day 2 of Maxie's life, we found out that Maxie was born with a heart condition. He has transpositioning of the greater arteries, pulmonary stenosis and VSD, which was why we spent the first approximately 6 weeks of his life in hospital care, in Crumlin for surgery and then in Clark Clinic in Belfast for recovery. And as much as we were anticipating Maxie's discharge and finally bring him home, we were also really concerned. We had never been with Maxie outside of medical care. I was worried about his SATs and all different aspects of his condition, whether we would manage at home. But then the video project was introduced to us, and that gave his daddy and me a massive peace of mind, just because we then knew that if there was anything wrong or we had any concerns, we could video call, and the doctor and the team could then have a look at him, especially with Maxie's condition, because all his symptoms are rather visual. So it's always about the colour of his skin, his breathing rate, how prominent his recession is, and things like that. And just being able to see him makes it a lot easier for everybody. So yeah, we discussed all different aspects of Maxie's condition in those calls. At the start we had them weekly, and now we moved them to fortnightly. What we do at the start of every meeting is we test Maxie's oxygen. He has a SATS monitor at home, and I attach him to the SATS monitor. We check his oxygen level, his heart rate and his respiratory rate. And then we discuss any concerns I might have, anything that changed in the last week, educational pieces for me as well about Max's condition. There was one time in particular where somebody in his daddy's family was diagnosed with Brugada syndrome, and I was then quite concerned whether that would have any impact on Maxie, whether he would maybe have the same, just given his current situation anyway. But thankfully that's not the case. It's too far out. It's unlikely for him to have anyway. But probably the most relevant or most important meeting we had was in early December, where Maxie's breathing rate was a lot faster than it normally is anyway. His normal breathing rate would normally be between 60 and 70, in the mid-60s, but that particular time it was even in the high 70s or low 80s. The team, Jonathan and Rosie, then decided or arranged for us to go to Craigavon Area Hospital and to the children's ward and have him checked out. And it turned out, in fact, that Maxie did have bronchiolitis, just as the team thought. So that was so reassuring for us. Everything went well. We only had to stay 24 hours for observations, thankfully, because Maxie gets his Synergis injections as well. But it was just so reassuring that this had been picked up, because I would have never noticed that on my own. He was in good form, he was in a good mood, so I had no concerns at all. But I was so glad that Jonathan and Rosie picked up on that. Other things we discussed are his feeding regime. We decided to skip his 3 a.m. feed at night, which was a big relief to his daddy and me. His upcoming operation in March, or probably March, what to expect from it, potential dates, his weight, weight gain, baby milestones, and any other aspects to him. So yes, it's safe to say that little Maxie here and I are really big advocates of the video project. We think very, very highly of it. It's so convenient. It saves us a trip, and it's just so handy, and we're forever grateful. It's just an extra service that the team provides on top of everything else they've already done for us. And another benefit is that it doesn't replace any of your face-to-face consultations, so we still have our outpatients appointments every 6 weeks, but it's just extra care and extra help, and it makes us feel so well looked after. We really think very, very highly of it. So thank you very much to all of you.